Yo, what is up, everyone? It is Ace Complex or Jordan. Um, Today we're doing another story video because I really like doing these, and I got good feedback on. Sorry, I just woke up and it's like 4, but I got good feedback on the last one, and yeah. So today's video is actually a school video, and it was kind of crazy and bullshit. But yeah, I have some Batman Arkham Knight playing in the background. So yeah. But yeah, let's just get right into the story. So again, this was seventh grade. Seventh, I think. Uh and it was just a regular day. I wake up, eat cereal or some crap, get dressed, just get on my bus. Uh Sit on my bus. I'm usually quiet on my bus. I try to be quiet. My bus is loud as hell, and everybody gets in trouble. But I try to be quiet. But yeah, that goes down, and we finally get to school. So I just have my earbuds in, right? And so I'm just listening to music, and I get into school, turn my music off, turn my phone off. I still have my earbuds in, right? And I just come in, see my friends. I'm like, hey, hey, dude, and we're just talking. Then let's just call this teacher the bitch. So the bitch walks up to me, right? She's like, hey, you're not supposed to be listening to music. I'm like, I'm not listening to music. I just have my earbuds in. She's like, no, like, you're not allowed to be listening to music. And I showed her my phone. I was like, my phone's not even on. She's like, why do you have earbuds in? I'm like, because I didn't take them out when I got here. What's the big deal? And she's like, well, you're not supposed to be listening to music even when you're on school ground. I'm like, yeah, you are. And she's like, I don't think so, sweetie. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everybody listens to music on school ground. And she just gets all mad and is talking about how I'm not supposed to be listening to music. Then she's like, can I have your phone? I'm like, no. Why do you need my phone? I'm not listening to music. She takes my phone out of my hand, and my earbuds like yank out like the like not charger thing, like the earplug port. And I'm like, and I legit said, what the hell? And she was like, you can pick this up. Your parents can pick this up after school. I'm like, I'm not listening to music. How the hell is that fair? And she just walks away and takes it. So the same day, it's the end of 8th period. I get called down into the office, right? And my principal, I'm just going to say my principal, he's a cool dude. He's a nice dude. But he calls me in. He's like, hey, Jordan. I'm like, hey. And he's like, so you were listening to music, in school? I'm like, no, I wasn't. She just said I was, but I wasn't. I even showed her my phone was off. And he's like, well, I'm just going to go with what the teacher says. I'm like, yeah, but that's dumb and not fair because I wasn't listening to music. He's like, well, I'm sorry, but that's going to be a detention because it's your, like, I think it was my second time getting caught with my phone. And I'm like, but this isn't fair. I wasn't listening to music. And he's like, well, I'm just going off what Miss Bitch said. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna take this detention for something I didn't do. And he just talking about how she said she took my phone because I was listening to music. And I was like, well, that isn't fair at all. I wasn't listening to music. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just going off what she said. I'm like, well, call my grandparents about it, see what they had to say. And he's just talking. He's like, yeah. And he was like, well, you can have your grandparents email Miss Bitch. And I'm like, well, I don't know about that because that's not fair because I wasn't listening to music. And he's just like, well, you can do that and sign this paper if you want or not, or just go back to class. And I just get up and say this is bullshit, and I just walk out of class because it was not class, the principal's office, because it was bullshit. He even heard me say it. It's bullshit, and it's not fair. So I just get to class the next day, and I just have to go to the detention because my grandma already tried to call about it, but nope. She said no, he had his music on, and I was like telling her, and she said she believed me. She was defending me and everything. But yeah, it was complete bullshit, and I'm so glad I don't have to like have her next year or something. It was dumb as hell. But yeah, I guess that's the story. But yeah, yeah, I guess I'm never listening to music. Yeah, even though I wasn't listening to music, and she completely told up a lie and everything, and it was dumb. She never done this before or anything like that, and she's always seen me listening to music on school grounds before I get into class. So yeah, it was pretty dumb. But yeah, hope you guys like this story time. I might be making another video about a story of my life tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thank you for all the support on last video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Jordan. Yeah, peace out, dudes.